Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about adversary jailbreak attacks on Chain1. To begin with, this project proposes a jailbreak attack on Chain1 by appending an adversary suffix to a template prompt. The core idea is to optimize the suffix so that it increases the likelihood that Chain1 generates affirmative responses, particularly ones starting with words like sure, thus achieving a jailbreak. This project led to three main findings. Chain1 is highly sensitive to harmless disclaimers at the prompt end. Chain1's safety alignment is shallow, relying on the first few tokens. Adversary suffixes are model-specific and fail to generalize across models. Now, let's talk about the method. The optimization target is to maximize the log probability that Chain1's response starts with sure. I use a random search strategy to iteratively modify the suffix. If the new suffix increases the log probability of generating sure, we replace the old suffix. Otherwise, we keep the current one. This process is repeated for 1,000 iterations. As shown in this figure, as the number of iterations increases, Chain1 becomes more likely to start its response with sure. Here is a comparison of the initial prompt and the optimized one. As you can see, the prompt consists of a template plus a suffix. The template uses rule definitions and role play to prevent Chain1 from generating refusal messages, while the suffix is responsible for increasing the probability of generating affirmative answers. The final prompt was tested on 180 questions from the CVPR 2025 jailbreak competition, and Chain1 responded affirmatively to all of them. Only 4 responses later turned into educational content. This highlights how important the initial suffix is. If chosen poorly, the attack will likely fail. So, why did this particular suffix work? From my prior experience using Chain1 on its web interface. I think it's here. Yeah. I noticed that when I asked how to make a smoke bomb, Chain1 initially refused. Here, however, creating without is illegal and dangerous, and it does not generate any useful information. But after I added a harmless disclaimer, here, and then Chain1 no longer rejected the request. As you can see here, the component needed and the manufacturing process. This confirms finding 1, that Chain1 is sensitive to such harmless looking statements. Why did we optimize for the probability of generating sure? Well, this is a finding 2. Chain1's safety alignment is heavily dependent on the first few tokens. Once the model begins with an affirmative phrase like sure, it almost never refuses afterwards. This highlights the need for deeper and more robust safety alignment beyond just the opening words. However, when I transferred the same prompt to intern LM, the attack was much less effective, even when using joint optimization across both models. The results remained poor. This demonstrates finding 3, that adversary attacks are highly model-specific and lack cross-model transferability. In conclusion, for both Chain1 and other large language models, safety alignment should go much deeper than simply relying on the first few tokens. That's all my presentation, and this is the reference. Thank you.